I just found out yesterday that a family member passed away. He's an extended uncle, but so I've been trying to keep my energy high, as you know, for a week or two, just I keep trying to keep it high. And when I found that out, I've been trying to get on with things, and then it's bringing up my grandmother passing and all of that. But that is it that I think I know the answer to this, but if you're connected to your family, then even though you're not thinking about it, it can affect you, can't it? And so how to keep the energy high, that's what I'm trying to ask, because I'm trying to get on with my health, and I'm trying to get better, and I can feel it in the background.
Okay, so I'm just checking in with Spirit now, and their guidance on that. Okay, I love when I say guidance on that. Okay, thank you. Now, they're saying very clearly that when a member of family passes over, and it might be bringing up something from another family member for you, it means that hasn't been worked on and how it affected you the first time around for that individual. So it's about really releasing, letting go of that grief, working on the grief of the original person, as you said, grandma, and how it's connecting, how it's like affecting you now. That seems to be very important, because it's showing you, they just said it's going to be showing you something about yourself. But I hear very clearly, and they just said this to me, and I was really wondering why, because they kept mentioning about the doorway behind me as we were talking, and beforehand they kept saying about the doorway, and I'm trying to work out why they keep going on about doorway. And thank you. I was saying to a client on Saturday about how their father had passed over not so long ago, and I was saying that I could see that he had a sudden heart attack, and he was then taken into the hospital room, and he was laying in his bed, and I said I could feel it on my chest that he must have had some oxygen support or something trying to help his breathing. They said yes. And I said he felt that he was trying to struggle to speak to his family members that were there, trying to tell them something, but he couldn't, he was unable to, and that makes sense because he had tubing or something going down on his throat and his chest. And then what happened was he was saying, and I could see them. And he showed me that he had stepped out of his body, and he said I was looking down at them. I was looking at them, not looking down as in up high, but he sort of stepped away from his physical self, and he was looking at them, and he was saying, I was trying to say goodbye, but nobody heard me, no one could hear me. And I was trying to say to him, as our human ears, we can't hear that. I can as a medium, but they couldn't hear him. And he said he felt a little bit upset initially, in the sense that they couldn't hear him or see him walking away from his body. But when I spoke to him, he said it was a doorway. It was just a doorway, Anne. And then he pointed out the doorway to me, like the door that I have behind me. He said it was just a little light behind the doorway. And he said it opened, and he said my sister was there waiting for me, and he just moved over, and it was as simple as that. There was no pain, there was nothing at all. And he said it's as simple as that. The doorway was open, I stepped forward, I stepped through it because I could see the family members that were on the other side, they were just waiting for me. But it's the humanness of the humans that hold on to the pain, and when someone passes over, all the mixed feelings they would have had about that person leaving. And of course, thank you, I was just told, also makes us feel vulnerable, because also it's about life, how, they just said life goes out like the flicker, a candle flicker, it just goes out, you just puff, blow it out, and it's gone so quickly. And sometimes humans can feel so vulnerable, thinking it can happen so quickly and so suddenly, or it's just 1 minute it's there, next minute it's gone. But that's what they said, that for yourself, it's about just seeing that. I just heard this gentleman, he just said to me again, thank you, he just said to me, just tell her that it's literally that they are there, they are safe on the other side, that there's no need to hold on, there's no need to feel that pain. There's sometimes that's vulnerability of yourself in what you're going through or what you're going on your journey at this moment. But it's painless. When we walk through, it's painless, and we meet up with the rest of our soul group, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.